Hey YouTube, it's motomattman. And today what I've got for you is the second installment in my Deal of the Month videos. This month I'm taking a look at the Nelson-Rigg portable backpack. This thing goes for $17.95 on Amazon, and I'll make sure that I put a link in the description. So if you're interested, you can take a look at it yourself on Amazon. I also think Revzilla may have done a little review, and I don't know if it's really a review, but a little talk about this thing back at Christmas time. So it's something else maybe you could take a look at as well if you're interested in it. But this backpack holds 30 liters of stuff. I have no idea what 30 liters ends up being. Even if they said it was in gallons, I have no idea, because I'm not pouring water in the thing and trying to tote water around. But it says that it holds 30 liters of stuff, and it weighs about 4 ounces. The thing's pretty cool idea. Mrs. Motomattman and myself each got one of these. It's great for, I guess you could say, emergency. Not that really it's emergency, but let's say you're out on the bike, riding around, and you decide to get off the bike and want to go walking around. It's great for stuffing your helmet and your gloves and such in, to carry it around so that you can carry it on your back and not have to hold it in your hands. Gives you your hands free. You know, it's not intended though to replace like an OGO backpack or something like that. It's just not. It's in case you need it. The other thing it'd be great for is you're out exploring on your bike and you stop in someplace and you find something that you just got to have. You could toss it in the backpack to be able to get it home. Or let's say you're out on a ride and on your way home you decide you want to stop at your local Stop and Rob and grab a 6-pack on your way home, maybe a bag of chips, whatever. You could get them home that way too. Now I know a lot of you out there have saddlebags and you're like, hey, motomattman, I just throw it in my saddlebags. Cool. And that works. But you could also throw this in your saddlebags, so when you're off the bike you have a place to put your helmet. Or it gives you just that much extra carrying capacity if you needed it. But not all of us are on a bagger or a sport touring bike or an ADV bike with saddlebags. A lot of us out there are on a sport bike or a naked bike. You know, Mrs. Motomattman on her bobber. You know, somebody on a supermoto. This thing's small enough that it can fit in your jacket pocket. So they'd come in really handy for that. Now here I'll open it up and show you what we're dealing with here. You just pull it out of the little bag, and when it's stuffed in the bag, it's inside out. You can see the bag is actually attached to it, which is nice, so you're not going to lose the bag. But you just unzip it, turn it right side out, stuff in the bag, zip it back up. It's got 2 zippers to it, and when you do that you end up with the straps. Now like I said, these aren't super heavy duty straps, but they will get the job done, and they're a whole lot better than those little string bags. You know, you put your helmet in one of those string bags and those strings will dig into you. These are a little bit thicker than that. I'm sure you're thinking, okay, so what can I carry in this little nylon bag? Well, here you go. Here's mine, and inside mine right now I have full face helmet with my Senna attached to the side of it. Stuffed my Sedici gauntlet gloves in it, and the bracket and holder for my GoPro. So if you're out riding, you unhook, take your bracket off your helmet, stick it inside the helmet, stuff your gloves in it, inside your helmet, set your helmet down on top of the bag, zip it up, and off you go. Like I said, carrying it on your back with your hands free. Come in really handy for that, for walking around. so you're not carrying the helmet. And when you're carrying the helmet, if you're drinking something, you've got the helmet in one hand, you're drinking the other, you can't undo the screw cap or whatever. You got to set the helmet down every time you want to take a drink. Every time you want to look at something, you've got to set the helmet down. This way, you've got your hands free. If you're like at the fair or some kind of event like that, you can walk around eating a hot dog or steak on a stick or whatever, because you got your hands free. And you don't have to worry about somebody walking off with your helmet or stealing your GoPro or your Senna off of it. I mean, back in the day, I used to lock my helmet on my bike all the time. Now, a lot of bikes anymore don't come with helmet locks, but even the ones that do, great, you lock your helmet on your bike, cool. Now you got your gloves you got to carry with you, because somebody will walk off with those real easy. If you're motovlogging or just riding with a GoPro, now you got to take the GoPro off, because if you don't do that, that'll get carried away. And the same thing with the Senna. This way you've got all the stuff with you, you don't have to worry about it, it gives you great peace of mind, carry it on your back, and off you go. Then, when you're done, you get back to the bike, you just unzip the bag, take the backpack, take everything out of it, turn it inside out, stuff your straps inside, and zip it back up with the bag on the outside of the backpack. And then you just go about stuffing the backpack back in that little bag. Get this all in here. See, nothing to it, just stuff it all in there. Once it's all stuffed in there, you just grab a hold of that cinch strap, pull it tight, and there you go. Got it back the way it was. Stick it back in your jacket pocket, stick it back in your saddlebags, wherever, strap it on the back of the bike, and off you go. Now, is this thing gonna hold up forever? Like a $300 backpack, a $100 backpack? Heck no, there's no way it's going to. It's not meant to do that. It's meant to be used occasionally when you need it, not to replace a better backpack. It's like I said, you go out someplace and you need a backpack, you didn't bring it with you, here you go. This way you can carry it in the backpack in your back or in your pocket, and you don't have to have the backpack on your back. You know, no matter how good your jacket flows air, you have that backpack on the back, it stops all that airflow. And then you end up getting off the bike, taking your jacket off, and your back's all sweaty. This way you don't have that, because it's in your pocket. But anyway, like I said, $17.95 on Amazon. I'm sure you can pick it up in a lot of motorcycle dealerships. That's actually where we got ours. We picked them up at the Honda dealership that's attached to our local Harley dealer, which comes in really handy for me since I've got a Honda and a Harley. Mrs. Motomattman's got a Harley, and our oldest daughter has the Honda CRF 80. Having the two together works out great. It's kind of like a one-stop shop. But anyway, you know, take a look at it. Check it out. Check it out on Amazon. Like I said, check out Revzilla. They do a little review video, I believe, on there back at Christmas time. But anyway, if anybody out there has any suggestions for an item like 25 bucks or less kind of deal of the month, it's kind of my target range. Try to find some inexpensive things that make everything easier for all of us out there. Let me know. I'll take a look. Maybe I'll pick up one of those items and do that for the next deal of the month. But you know, if you like this video, you want to see more, let me know. Click the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and make sure you punch that bell so you get notifications whenever I upload any new content. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope the weather's treating you well wherever you are, and you're able to get out on two. And if you are, remember, keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down. Have a great day.